Alrighty, and with that, we should be back. What is going on, everybody? My name is Davesterio, and today I'm going to be running Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. I hope everybody is doing fantastic right now. It is currently 4 in the morning for me. You know, wherever you're at in the world, hope you're having a good morning, good day. Hope you guys are excited for Yooka-Laylee and been enjoying the rest of the marathon. You know, without further ado, I think we should just get going. Let me just make sure my timer is all right. Okay, we are good. We are good. We are good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, my timer. What? My timer didn't start. Hello? 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 All right. Here. All right, we are doing great. LOL. Give me just 1 sec, guys. I do apologize for that. But yeah, so this is Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. It was made by the same people that made Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong Country. Man, yeah, live split has completely frozen for me. Here. Yeah, do apologize for the tiny hiccup, guys. But yeah, again, we are supporting the Hackensack Fund. Hackensack University, benefiting workers, you know, fighting COVID-19. So all of your donations are incredibly appreciated. All right, so. All right, we are not doing Final Fantasy VII Remake. We are closed splits. Again, I do apologize for this little hiccup. I don't know why live split didn't start, but there we go. That is what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Again, apologies for that, guys, and hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Let's restart that so we can get a legitimate time. But all right, we should be all good with that. Just gonna make sure it actually runs. Hey, it runs. What do you know? Okay. Alrighty. And game feed should be updating right now. All right, Monka S. All right, let's freaking go. Okay, now with that out of the way, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, off to the best start possible. World record pace, let's go. Yeah, like I was saying, this is Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. This is the second game in the Yooka-Laylee franchise. You know, it's made by the same people that worked on Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong Country. It has many original members of the team. And, yeah, this is the second game in the Yooka-Laylee franchise. The first one was like a 3D platformer, much akin to Banjo-Kazooie. And, this one is pretty much a side-scrolling platform, you know, more akin to the Donkey Kong Country games. Yeah, you know, it's 4 in the morning. We get the early morning hiccups. Even the computer has to wake up. But yeah, this game's got a lot of jams, so I'm gonna need you guys to turn up the headphones, get pumped in the chat. This game's sick. It's got really good movement. As you can see, we can roll, we can jump, much like Donkey Kong Country games. We also have an additional ground pound move, which if I ground pound and then I roll and then I jump out of that roll, that is like the best way to get speed. So you're gonna see me do that like here. And you wanna chain it with jumps, because if you just continually roll in the speed, you actually won't maintain it. You can get a couple charge rolls together, but yeah, you do need to jump to actually preserve the speed. And I'm holding this text box here until a certain point, because if I skip the text box immediately, I actually have to wait a longer time for some reason. So, yeah, I held off on that text box there. And here we get introduced to the bee shield. It will come, or it will play a bigger part later in the run. But for now, all you need to know is it makes you invincible. All right, nice. So yeah, this is Capital B. He is the main antagonist of the game. And he kind of wants to steal all the bees. You know, he wants to control all the bees, so he's gonna steal our bee shield, take it for himself. Yeah, this category is called 24 Bees because the premise of this game is the impossible lair is the first and the last level of the game. You know, much like Breath of the Wild, you can come back and beat the game at any time. And, you know, the game starts you off with 0 bees, which you do have the ability to beat the game here. That would be the traditional any percent run. Not the most marathon-friendly run, though. So, what the community decided was to make 24 bees the sort of main category. You know, it's kind of like a 70-star or a 16-star category in Mario 64. And it tasks us to save half of the total bees in the game. And you get a bee for every level you beat. And then there's also a bunch of bees hidden in this overworld map that you guys are about to see. And for every bee that you save, it gets you another hit of damage within the impossible lair final level. And, you know, the impossible lair is pretty much like a Kaizo Mario level. It's way over the top. It's really cool. And yeah, so this category, 24 bees, tasks us to save half the amount of bees. And it's actually really sweet because there are so many sequence breaks in this game, especially with this overworld. And it tasks you to cleverly route which ones are the fastest and, like, how to get there. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day and been enjoying PACE 2020 online. Alright, so that was the tutorial sequence, and now we are jumping into Chapter 1. Again, like, every single song in this game is a banger. I do a nice thing here to try to skip that little platform while maintaining fast speed. Skip this lake. Alright, so this shell. Remember this shell. We are going to hold on to this for our life. Because the way the levels end is there is a bee that is encapsulated, and you have to break open the bee in order to finish the level. Normally you would roll into it, but if you have a projectile like this, don't blink guys, watch this. You actually have the ability to just kind of do a god shot right into the capsule to end the level early. Does this game have a large speedrunning community? It actually doesn't. There's only a handful of times on the boards. This game is critically underrated. Went under so many radars. It came out last year, at the end of last year. They constantly do sales of this game, and you know, I would highly recommend it to anybody that is interested in 2D platformers. This game is such a treat. It really is. But alright, so that was Chapter 1. What if I were to tell you we're gonna skip to Chapter 17? You guys want to skip to Chapter 17? Let's do it. So, navigating on a bunch of fence posts to kind of skip to the Chapter 2 area. Now we're gonna do a nice fancy glitch here. Kind of difficult to do. You have to ground pound on a specific seam here that allows you to roll up this. And then you can jump out of the roll and land on this fence post. And then we're kind of out of bounds in here. There's many places that I can soft lock the game. Also, if I fall. And there's a bunch of invisible walls. Oh, and I said Chapter 17. Chapter 17's right there, but we're actually, I'm going somewhere else. I want to go to Chapter 10. Let's go to Chapter 10. So, we're under the map, and there's many places I can void out, or get in a swimming state when I don't want to. I want to get in it there, so I'm swimming. I fell. I'm in water. I'm in water again. And now, I can soft lock the game pretty easily here if I navigate to the wrong areas. Yeah, you can, hey, there we are, look. You can see us for a second. And this is to skip all of these paywalls. We used to have to get one of these paywalls here to open up portions of the map, but since this glitch was discovered, we don't have to do that anymore, so we don't have to watch any cutscenes pertaining to unlocking parts of the world map. And then we also don't need to get any coins in the levels, because there's 5 coins in each level to unlock these paywalls. Yeah, we don't have to do that anymore. This is also pretty particular here, what I have to do, so I'm gonna focus on this. I have to make sure. Okay. We are ascending. And we're in the zone. Yes, alright. Always good when you get that first try. So yeah, this is chapter 10. I'm gonna skip this entire puzzle here. There's an entire pathway that you have to go through for this. There we go. Nice and easy. So now I've unlocked both versions of chapter 10, which, yeah, each chapter actually has an alternate version. And I will say, this chapter actually has the hardest glitch in the game. So I'm really hoping I get it. It will honestly probably take me a handful of tries. Because it's just that difficult. So, yeah, bear with me while we get this. It's really cool when we finally get it. And I'm actually going to have to enable VSync. Because if I don't enable VSync, it makes this trick a lot harder. Oh, well, that's what happens when you get way too much speed, you know? So yeah, that can happen. You're trying to clip into the rope and use the speed that you would naturally get from swinging off a rope in order to propel yourself out of bounds, and then you'll see what happens from there. But yeah, the speed is so variable, and it's kind of like dependent on frame rate and just also your positioning into the rope. So again, I could do that maybe like 5 times or so, but let's see. Ah, so close. So close, man. Almost to the point where I want to be. There's a body of water that's out of bounds that I actually want to land in. But, you know, we got the hardest trick in the run right towards the beginning. You know, it's nice to get it out of the way early. But yeah, if we could get the plus RNGs in the chat. Yeah, I'm surprised I actually got the zip twice in a row. Because your positioning to get the zip is actually really precise. Oh, well, see, look at that one. That was a baby one. I don't want a baby one. I'm actually fortunate that my estimate is like pretty overinflated. Alright. 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 Alright, let's not mess it up. Alright, there we go. Yeah, making good time. Whew. That is nerve-wracking, let me tell you. That trick is very nerve-wracking. Yeah. Because we exited a body of water horizontally, you know, we didn't surface naturally, it never actually takes us out of the swimming state. So, we can literally skip the entire level. First try, yeah. Yeah. Whew. All right, man. It's always good to get that out of the way. Always good, let me tell you. So yeah, the alternate version of this chapter happens whenever this bridge is swinging. So now we're gonna wait till the bridge stops swinging so we can enter the first version. Alright, let's go. Gotta talk to this base. Also gonna go back to VSync. beep, beep, beep. Very easy to take damage in that section. Also, a way to climb up ropes faster is to jump and then do the spin move, the spin hover. That's it to Dixie Kong. Oh, wow, that's a new one. So yeah, that's the first time I was able to demonstrate the catch-up mechanic. So, you know, in a Donkey Kong Country game, if you take damage, you would have to get a barrel to get the second Kong back. In this game, Laylee is flying away, and you actually have time to catch her before she runs away. But if you don't catch her in time, she does actually fly away, and you do need to get a Laylee bell in order to replenish Laylee. Nice, didn't die. Didn't die, that's always a good plus. Man, okay. So, next bee I'm gonna be getting is actually my first overworld bee. I believe we are getting every single overworld bee that the game has. Like, again, normally we were supposed to do puzzles to even get up here, but since we did, like, the overworld air swim, where we glitched under the floor and just swam everywhere, yeah. We didn't have to do anything for that. Actually, I'm not done with breaking the overworld. We're actually, we're gonna do some of the most major, overworld skips that the game has. I'm gonna be grabbing 2 more overworld bees before we enter the next level. So this box here allows me to roll up the seam for some reason pretty easily. And if I can just, yeah. If I can just get up there, there we go. That skips another sort of overworld puzzle in order to get this bee. Okay, and then we're gonna get onto a seam here. If I can. Come on, Yuka. There we go. Okay, now we're out of bounds. And this jump is really precise. Yes! Okay. Alright, so now we're over here. Alright. So that's another overworld bee down. And normally, in order to unlock the alternate version of the level that we are entering, you would have to do what's called a pagey stage, which is a one-screen stage that once you complete it, the overworld will kind of transform, which allows us to have access to the switch, but you do a nice little skip there on the fence post in order to do that, and then just walk here and skip the overworld puzzle to enter this level. And I will say, this is the hardest level for me personally, like the hardest individual level, so I'm gonna kind of focus on this. And there are 48 bees in the game. Yeah, these crab hitboxes are very, very annoying to deal with. Oh, okay. See, we're good. There's also a lag spike that happens here. Yep, it's consistent. Okay, I am taking damage on everything. All right, Laylee, I didn't need you anyways. Actually, I might. Alright, actually, I thought about taking a death. I thought about it, but you know what? We're gonna go. Are you guys ready to go? This is nerve-wracking. Oh. Alright. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. Also, shouts out to the song, It's Crazy. Okay, that's fine. Just want to make the cycle here. Yeah, like I said, this is literally the hardest level for me. Whoa, he took damage and didn't die. Okay, that was weird. Alright, so I'm saving this bomb so that I can actually end the level early. Because normally you have to guide a missile into the final B. But if we keep a bomb the entire way, we can just shoot it at the ceiling there and end the level early. And one disadvantage to not opening any paywall to, you know, get to other sections of the world map. The entire world map is going to be clouded like this. So I actually only have access to fast traveling to 2 chapters. So we're going back to chapter 2 now, and we are going to skip to the chapter 17 area again. If I can get the seam. Again, this is pretty particular. There we go. Yeah, now we're gonna skip from chapter 2 area to chapter 17. Alright. And this level is... this reminds me the most of Donkey Kong Country, with all the barrels. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This level's sick. I hope I can do all the strats. Actually, Laylee, you gonna come over here? Alright, that's fine. Alright, so what I'm actually gonna do, I'm literally just gonna take a death. Give me Laylee here, because there's a strat I do want to try to show you guys. So yeah, I got the checkpoint here. So this is pretty precise. I might take damage on accident. Alright, nice, I can do it. Okay. Nice cycle skip there. I love it. Oh, uh-oh. Monka ass. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. Game can be pretty scary sometimes, let me tell you. So we're going to talk to a frog here real quick, and that is actually going to unlock the alternate version of chapter 1. I can't believe that. And now we're going to clean up some things on the overworld here. Just a small handful of things that we need to do. Gonna do a nice little minor skip here. Bring this bomb over here. Like that. Break the bushes, get this bomb. And this one will allow me to expose... Wait, that's chapter 12? Or no, it's not chapter 12. Chapter 15. This is chapter 16. But yeah, you guys may remember, at PACE last year, you know, the first PACE, I actually ran Star Wars The Phantom Menace and Deltarune. I had 2 PACE showcases in the last PACE, and I'm very fortunate to be able to show Yooka-Laylee in the Impossible Lair. But also, my main speed game is Final Fantasy VII, which is nothing like any of those games. I guess sort of like Deltarune, I guess, with it being turn-based, but yeah, Final Fantasy VII is my main speed game. Been doing that in the remake. I also speedrun Celeste. I'll be showcasing Celeste on the Games Done Quick channel June 1st, which is in like a day. I also picked up SM64. All right. So now we're gonna do a nice skip on the overworld to get the next overworld bee. Because for a lot of these overworld bees, it actually requires a secret exit within a level. But yeah, we're gonna skip the secret exit. Because this bridge that we're on, we're gonna use it to kind of slingshot us up to the top here. Just like that. And we get the bee. Alright, so this next level coming up, actually, both of these next levels coming up, the next two have pretty crazy skips in them. Because they're stoked for that. Alright, after this water section is, skip I was talking about. Aw. That's fine. Sorry, Laylee, you're getting left behind. And if I die, that'll be unfortunate, but you know. Alright, so I'm actually going to die on purpose here. Get the checkpoint. I do need Laylee. Okay, get the checkpoint here, and then I'm gonna do a nice little casual out of bounds here. Oh, that's not how you do it. Alright, so now we're out of bounds. We've entered a body of water. And now I need to do precise out-of-bounds swimming, because there are so many death barriers here that I'm trying to avoid. So they're gonna focus up on this. Hope you guys enjoy the tunes. How easy is this game to pick up and run? You know, it's very straightforward. No, it's kind of got the Mario Odyssey mentality where, like, you know, Mario Odyssey has, like, so many moons that you can go for. Where, like, if something's too hard, you know, you just do a different one. So yeah, you can kind of pick and choose your own route. You know, there are certain skips that you don't have to do. But alright, so this level, it's one of my favorites for multiple reasons. It was the first level where air swimming was, like, kind of discovered. Or that I saw, at least. Also, look at the bottom left corner. There's a DJ Banana. DJ Banana. But also, this song is one of my favorites in the game. Oh, come on. Oh, Laylee's stuck. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do a ground pound jump roll in order to get enough speed and height in order to clip out of bounds right at the start of the level. There we go. And now I need to not, oh, yep, I was gonna say I need to not die. Whoops. Been a minute since I actually messed this one up. Oh my jeez. Okay. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Even though we're trapped for a sec. Alright. I need to not get trapped. There we go. Get out of there. There we go. Now we can just enjoy the tunes. I'm just giving you guys more of the song. What type of shampoo and conditioner do I use? It's a secret. Yeah, it's nice. This level has multiple rooms that you have to enter and exit, so like you get a lot of like load times, but like, yeah, we actually just kind of skip it all. All right. All right, and then we're gonna go to another overworld B coming up here. And this is actually the intended jump. And it's really hard for some reason. It's like oddly precise. Hello? Video game? Ah! Yeah, like, you see what I'm saying? We're like, it is oddly precise. It's like, if I was casually playing the game, I might think that, like, yeah, that's not how I'm supposed to do it. But alright, so now that we've gotten this overworld B, we're actually going to fast travel back to Chapter 1 and complete the alternate version of Chapter 1. Alright, let's go. Get a nice roll off the missile launcher. We're also gonna skip some underwater sections here. Gonna do a minor out of bounds here. Get up here. Skip some water sections. Well, not supposed to take damage there, Laylee. Oh, that's a missile. I've never seen this missile follow me. Okay, whatever. Get me out of here. Oh, whoops. Alright, yeah, gonna have to wait this cycle. That's fine. Oh, whoops. Alright, whatever. As long as we are staying alive. You know, speaking of staying alive, you know, guys, all of your donations is going to Tech University, benefiting workers fighting COVID-19. Let's see, yeah. Decided to actually take the rope there since I took damage losing Laylee, but you know, we made it. Alright, so now we're gonna do some more overworld sequence breaking. We are going to glitch into the Chapter 4 section. We're going from Chapter 1 to Chapter 4 here. See if I can get this. Nice! There we go. So yeah, we have glitched into Chapter 4. Also a really nice level here. Love the song in this one. Oops. That's fine. All right. So yeah, normally this is the part where the game actually teaches you about alternate versions of chapters, even though we've completed many alternate versions of chapters so far, but yeah, this is supposed to be the main tutorial here, where, you know, that was a level with a bunch of water fountains. But what we can actually do is, if we take an ice berry that we're gonna have access to here, we actually have the ability to freeze the entire level. Okay, now we're gonna do a frozen version of that level with some new pathways. There you go, Onyx Dab, thanks for gifting out that sub to Alex. Nice. Cleared the entire gap there. Right, time for a nice slide section. I always seem to take damage on this, so let's see if I don't. Also, these quills would normally be used to unlock things in the overworld. There's also some game modifiers that you can enable if you find other things in the overworld. We're pretty much gonna disregard these quills throughout the entire run. It would be more beneficial in like a route where you would get like all of the bees. But yeah, so this next part here actually has quite a bit going on. We are going to fast travel back to chapter 1 and then do the same sort of sequence break that we did to get into this area. But we're gonna stay and go into the chapter 3 area. And there's some pretty cool quirks with the fact that we haven't done any of these pagey stages that modify the overworld. Because... here, let me just get this. Normally, this whole area here is actually dropped down, like this place where this fence post is, like this whole landform. But since it's not, I can grab that bomb bush when I'm not supposed to, and get that switch, unlocking the alternate version of this chapter way earlier than intended. And cool thing about it is we're actually going to use the fact that the land around is raised up in order to skip into the chapter 5 area, which you guys will see that after we finish these next 2 levels. Also, this is called Wild Web Woods, which Web Woods is the name of a level in Donkey Kong Country 2. That's a nice little Easter egg there. And the rope movement in these next 2 levels always makes me anxious. Because you go flying and you want to commit to your movements, but like sometimes you might just fall straight into a pit. Like this whole area, I like to call it the leap of faith. Let's hope it works. Oh, well, okay. Little detour in strats, but you know what? We didn't fall in a pit. That is all that matters. Alrighty. Again, since we unlocked the alternate version of Chapter 3, we're actually just going to be doing that because it's actually another fast level in the route. So yeah, you see a bunch of enemies being dumped into this level. So yeah, that's kind of the thing about this is, along with alternate pathways, enemies are spawning pretty rapidly, but hopefully we can just, you know, outrun them before they even spawn or start, like, reaching us. Alright, let's hope to God this works properly. Alright. Oh, well, you know what? We didn't fall into a pit. That's all that matters. Whoops. It's fine. Yooka, you so slow. Oh. They tried. They tried. Oh yeah, that's also a thing I haven't mentioned. If you lose Laylee, you don't have the ability to charge roll, you can't hover, and you can't ground pound. So maintaining Laylee is pretty crucial throughout the entire run. You know, just so you can do all of the moves that give you good speed. And you'll be able to tell here that this ground is supposed to be lowered because, you know, the doctor here is just gonna kind of float away. Yeah, since the ground is raised, I can literally just jump off this switch and get to the Chapter 5 area when I'm not supposed to. This is also the God shot. I don't expect to hit this. Ah, close. That's fine. Yeah, you can go for an early bomb shot on this overworld B, but if you just miss it, you just go over here and do one of the, oh, that should have worked. Hello? And is this live? Yep, 100%. It's normally another one of those bees that you need secret exit for, I believe. Alright, Gasping Glade. Another good level. Another one that's kind of difficult. Depending on what strats you go for. Ooh, okay. Actually gonna be nice and safe here. Very easy to take damage there or to die in that section with the enemy placement. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I've never done this before. Oh. Oh! Oh! The save! Laylee was so close to going away. I was like, okay, I've literally never done this section without Laylee. Alright, guys. This is gonna be Leap of Faith Part 2. Hope, our lineups are good. Oh! Oh, I got on the wrong platform there, but oh, it still worked. Oh my god, that was so scary. I missed the platform that I was actually going for, and we got the backup platform. Okay, that was pretty insane. Alright, so you know, many games use bombs in order to like bomb jump. This game is no exception. I need to focus on all of these beeps here in order to do this bomb jump. It might take me a couple tries. Yeah, first try, man. There we go. Awesome. So yeah, you guys can see, like, we absolutely destroy this overworld. Like, we do absolutely, like, nothing intended. Intentional damage there. There's just a nice bell there anyways. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, I hate when Laylee gets glitched up there. That's so mean. There's a Laylee bell here, though, coming up. Yeah, sometimes Laylee can actually glitch out of the geometry, so you don't have the chance to save her. This also is another nerve-wracking level because they like to, like, completely take the floor away from you in a lot of areas. You're just going for these particular strats. All right, that's the level. Whew. Are there any soft locks in this game? Yes, actually. I'm actually gonna demonstrate one of them. It's kind of like a soft lock. I'm gonna demonstrate something really funny after the run because I think my estimate is good enough to just show off something really funny at the end. But there's also other ones that, like, you wouldn't do in a run, but I do know ways to soft lock the game. I'm also trying to do a nice little minor skip here that also, sometimes you get in an infinite ground pound state. You can take the property of this wind that is being blown here, and you can, alright, I'm not gonna do it. You can get extra ground pound jump height, from the wind if you, like, clip into the switch properly. Alternatively, you literally just go around and it's fine, but... Alright, this is our second to last overworld B. So yeah, if you roll into this B backwards and you hit the loading zone before this cutscene, like this little thing happening right now, you will soft lock the game after you zone out into the next area. You literally can't do anything. One of the soft locks that I personally found. Okay. So this next overworld beat is actually deceivingly difficult, and I might mess it up. But let's see. We're gonna navigate on the geometry in a way that we're not really supposed to. Oh, okay, well. That was interesting. Sometimes the minor shifting of the platform can actually completely eat your momentum. That's not the worst thing that can happen because I actually have the opportunity to retry. There are cases where I might have to actually fast travel away, and we only have access to chapters 1 and 2 fast travel points, so it is kind of punishing. Yeah, another instance of oddly particular movement. But again, my estimate is like pretty overinflated, so we are doing great. Yeah, shouts out to the 5 a.m. gang. You know, whatever time it is in the world. Really appreciate everybody coming out. Aw, dang it. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. But again, hope everybody's been enjoying PACE 2020. You know, really looking forward to that, the giant SM64 relay coming up. Okay, this is where it gets kind of scary. Okay. Because if I fell in that pit, I would actually have had to fast travel all the way back to Chapter 1. Because the only way to get out is to break that platform. But I need that platform up in order to get up to this area to skip the secret exit. But alright, with that, we've reached our final, like, main level to get a B before the impossible layer. Also, there's a B up top there. Don't be fooled. That's actually not the end of the level. We have found ways to glitch up there, and that B literally does nothing, even though it's there. Oh, I still thought I was dead. Alright, I'm gonna wait this cycle. Oh, that was scary. So yeah, the impossible layer is the first and last level of the game. You can beat it at any time, much like Breath of the Wild, how you can go to the castle at any time. But for every B that we get, it gets us an extra hit of damage within the impossible layer. Because the impossible layer is pretty much like a Kaizo Mario level. You know, it's supposed to be insanely difficult. I'm gonna wait the cycle. All right. All right, so with that, we are on to the impossible layer. Right, you know, 24 Bs is pretty cool because you have just, like, the right amount of Bs where, like, you can do some damage boost strats to skip things. But it, like, you still bear the risk of dying. And, you know, the last thing we want to do is die in the impossible layer. Alright, let's see if I can get a double hit. Yeah, I got the double hit. That's the thing with capital B here. Like, his invincibility frames are lasting for quite a long time. And you need to catch him right at a specific point in order to do damage there. But alright. The impossible layer is broken up into sections of boss fights and platforming, so... Okay. Alright. Kind of scary, but worked out in the end. The intentional damage I took there was because normally you have to guide a missile into that wall of propellers, but I just damage boost through it because who wants to wait? Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay. Whoops. You know, I want to show you guys all the cool strats, you know? I got a little cheeky there, but you know... Ow. Okay. I am taking a little too much damage for my liking right now. So I am actually going to wait out this guy just to save a bee for marathon's sake. Normally I would just go right through those propellers. I choose this door because the other doors are kind of troll doors that make you have to go through another room. Alright, so I'm gonna hit capital B here, and then hopefully... Yeah, I got the double hit. Nice place where you can get a nice little early hit there. Skips a phase of him going up. I got wrecked. See, like the iframes wrecked me there. Oh. Okay, wow, just dancing around him. Dancing around the hitboxes. Also, his staff has like a giant hitbox. Also, yeah, this song is a jam. Alright, 17 Bs. We're gonna have to manage. Have to have a nice ice physics section. Ah, whoops. Yeah, these yellow guys jump whenever you jump. Oops. Whoops. You guys know there had to be a water section here in the impossible layer. Alright, yeah, so actually... I can try to preserve bees if I might get hit. I might take a hit in the water section. Actually, I'm gonna hold off. Oh, that's fine. Oh, wow. Oh, man. This is music. It gets you. It makes you anxious. It gets you pumped, but also makes you anxious. You know, the fact that, like, oh, I'm in a marathon run. I can't mess it up. Yeah, this entire level is like a Kaizo Mario. Alright, just gonna make sure I don't take damage. Yeah, you want to kind of like minimize the time you're jumping on these platforms because it goes back down if you're not on it. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, just want to make sure I don't take any unnecessary damage. The Impossible Lair level in itself is about like 20 minutes-ish. A little less than that, but like about 20. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for my cycles, which sometimes for the next cycle that I go for on the next rope, it likes to not load in properly sometimes for some reason. So let's hope we get it nice. Alright, we're fine. No damage. Alright. Okay. Got a nice double hit there. Alright, he's gonna try to shoot us with his laser beam. He's gonna throw some bombs. I'm not immediately going to use it though. I'm gonna hit him. Wait till he goes, oh, up. Oh, my bomb didn't go up. Okay, I tried to shoot it in his face. Alright, so in that case, we'll hit him again. Hit him again. And actually, I'm gonna do that. I didn't want to risk taking damage on him again. Another bomb phase. Oh, this is kind of nerve-wracking. Alright, that's fine. Another bomb phase. Okay. So there are 48 Bs total. And again, if you're just joining us, this is the 24 Bs category, which is actually the main speedrun category on the boards. And yeah, it tasks you to cleverly route which 24 Bs are the fastest. And this is because the traditional 80% of the game would require like 20 minutes of damageless gameplay, pretty much. I have done an 80% run myself, but it's not the most marathon-friendly thing or the easiest category to get into for a speedrun community. So that's why 24 Bs was created, to give like, you know, it's like the 16-star or the 70-star categories in Mario 64. We wanted there to be multiple categories for people to jump in at. Oh! Actually, you know what? This is fine. I'll just... Okay. I could have sworn to God I was gonna fall. Not today. Or at least not there. A weird place for that to be. Alright, so this next part coming up is an auto-scroller, but we're gonna make it less auto-scrollery. Yeah, when we reach this point where this enemy is, we're gonna kind of say, forget the auto-scroller. We want to do it our way. Nice. So this is actually the last boss fight section. It's not the last section of the Impossible Lair, but it's the last boss fight. And how many times have I done this? Quite a few. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't play this game too often, though. Like, not really anymore. Like, my main speed game is actually Final Fantasy VII. And, I'll also be running Celeste on the Games Done Quick channel on, the 1st, June 1st. Oh. Can't believe I just took that damage. Alright, it's fine. Oh, wow! Okay, you know what? This is why we save so many bees. Okay, he's gonna slam. Get him before he goes back up. Okay, a couple things I got going on is, we'll be running Celeste on the Games Done Quick channel. There's a thing called the Final Fantasy Relay that starts June 5th. I will be representing one of the relay race teams for Final Fantasy VII. And that's going to be on the RPG Limit Break channel. And also a secret marathon that I can't talk about, but I'll be doing the Final Fantasy VII remake for that. Also been in the process of learning Super Mario 64 16 star, and I'm going to be moving on to 70 star soon. I speedrun way too many games for my own good. But you guys may have also seen at PACE 2019, I ran Star Wars The Phantom Menace and Deltarune. Alright, so this phase, he's gonna shoot a missile. I'm gonna try to make it hit himself. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I went pretty safe in the Impossible Lair. We've got like 10 bees left. We are pretty much gonna be all set. It's my best time in Final Fantasy VII. 7 hours, 15 minutes, and 58 seconds. 7:15:58. So here, I grab this hive mind towards the center of the stage more because Yooka has to walk towards the center of the stage. I'm keeping capital B low here so that the cutscene can start faster when he hits the ground. Alright, guys. Have you guys ever played a Halo game? You ever played Halo 3? This is kind of like the Halo 3 section. We gotta get out of here before the time runs out. Super Metroid. But yeah, while we're wrapping this up, really want to thank GSA for having me. Hope you guys have been enjoying PACE 2020. Remember, all of your donations are going to the Hackensack University, benefiting workers fighting COVID-19. Great cause. Glad to be a part of it. Kind of lost speed there, but it's fine. And time is gonna be times when the screen completely fades. All right. 107.25. 107.25. What is the first game that I've speedran? Final Fantasy VII. I picked up Final Fantasy VII and then Final Fantasy X and then Banjo-Kazooie. Then Breath of the Wild, and it was all downhill from there. But, so, again, my estimate was pretty high. We finished well under estimate. Do you guys want to see something really funny? Do you guys want to see, like, the funniest glitch that the game has? Also, shouts out Grant Kirkhope, David Wise, Matt Griffith, Daniel Murdoch, Adam, is that... Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the last name, but yo, seriously, love every single song in this game. Every single song in this game, man. And literally, shouts out to the Platonic team for making this game possible. It's been an absolute treat. But yeah, since we got some time and, you know, we just be chilling on the interlude screen regardless, I'm gonna show you guys something really funny. If you remember, there was a sequence break we did towards the beginning of the run where we swam under the entire world map. We're gonna do something with that. Oh, I had a 57 in in-game time. Sub-hour. Alright, so. So I need to do this sequence break again. And this is something that was in danger of happening the entire time when I was playing the game, or when I was doing this skip. Oh, actually? Okay, I was able to skip through. I wasn't sure if that loading zone was active because I moved the frog. So, one thing you can do is you can fall out of bounds and fly forever. Like, you will just void out and, like, you know, you'll just be falling forever. But I kind of want to go the other way. I don't want to go down. Because since I'm in water, well, now I'm not in water, and now I'm in water again. Yooka is trying to surface all the time here. Like, you know, just continually trying to rise to the surface because that's what the water does in this game. But what if you kind of clip out into an area while maintaining this rising state? You know, a lot of times if you fall out of bounds, you will, you'll just fall. But for some reason, in this section over here, you can get to the point where you're entering a rising state and it never stops. So, if I were to do this improperly, you know, I was supposed to hit the loading zone there in the speedrun, it's very easy to do this. It is very easy to, yeah, kind of just, enter the swim state, and you keep going up and up and up, and you kind of get a very nice, visual of the entire world map. Again, I encourage everybody to pick up this game. Criminally underrated. It flew under so many radars with it releasing last year, or, you know, at the end of last year. It's always has sales going on. It's relatively inexpensive. This game is a gem, and I do encourage you all to play it. Again, I want to give shouts out to GSA and CLG for putting this entire thing on. You know, happy to participate in another pace. Again, if you guys enjoyed hanging with me, you know, be sure to give me a follow. Love to hang out with you guys on the stream. I speedrun way too many games for my own good. And, yeah, this will literally happen forever. Like, I've left it on for, like, 2 days straight, and the game doesn't soft lock. But yeah, that was it for Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of Pace. I want to say shouts out to Simply on getting SM64 120 star record. Basically, shouts out to Simply. But yeah, love you guys. Thanks for hanging. enjoy the rest of PACE 2020.